Hey, welcome to the Guaranteed Retirement Guy Show. John Stevenson here. Question I'm going to answer today is, what are the best annuities for my retirement? So what are the best annuities for a retirement? I mean, we're looking for income, right? We're looking for as much income as we possibly can get. There's so many annuities out there. I'm sure you've talked to lots of different advisors, and a lot of times they'll say, hey, you should do this annuity. This annuity is the best. Or this advisor is saying, hey, these are the top 2 annuities. You should choose one of these. Or maybe another advisor is saying, hey, I've been with this company for a long, long time. I know them. They're great. They're A-rated. You definitely should get an annuity from here. And so you're just looking all over the place, and you're like, how do I pick? How do I know which one is the best? How do I know if this advisor is not incentivized by that company to sell me that annuity? Or maybe this advisor will get more of a commission because he sells more of that one, but he seems like he's trustworthy. Hopefully he is, but I'm not sure. I really don't know. And so I got to keep checking around, and it just gets so frustrating because you're looking at all these different annuity companies, and these different advisors are telling you all these annuities are great, but you don't know. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you everything. Okay, so if you want to look at what annuities are best for retirement, then I'm going to share with you my screen. I'm going to show you what I show everyone who chooses to book a call with me. I show you basically everything that's out there, and I really am not biased. Really, the annuities sell themselves. So if you want the highest income, just work with someone who's willing to show you everything and let you decide. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and I want you to just kind of take a look. You'll notice I'm using myself as an example. So I'm putting age 42, and my wife, I'm putting 38 years old. That's how old she is. And I want this to be joint income, just because if I pass away, I want to make sure that income continues. And let's say I want to retire in 10 years. I've got $500,000. I'm going to throw it in. So you notice if I do that, give me the top companies, which at this point is only Alliance, just because they're the only ones at this point willing to stick their neck out and guarantee that income for a huge lifetime. I mean, at that point, I'm 52, my wife's 48, and we're most likely going to be taking income for at least 40 years, right? At least, just with longevity in our family, as well as how long people are living, and married couples. The statistics for married couples, they live quite well into their 90s. Yeah, they're on the hook for a long time, guys. I mean, we're talking $36,000 a year. Just in 10 years, that's $360,000. That means in 5 years, what are they paying out? Like 1.7, $1.8 million, I think, in income. So yeah, they're on the hook for a long time. And if we live longer, they have to keep paying. Okay, so, and they're A-rated, A+, so great company. But of course, I'm not going to retire at 52. Come on, I'm gonna work a little bit longer than that. Let's stretch this out for 20 years, okay? Even 20 years, 62 is pretty young for me. I mean, but you know what? You might want to retire at 62. Nothing wrong with that. So if you look at that, let me just show you real quick, and we're going to make sure that this is only showing annuities where the payment does not go down. Some will give you a ton of money up front and then drastically reduced it because maybe you want to spend a bunch and do a bunch of vacations in the beginning, and then you're happy with lower income later on. You could choose that. But I'd recommend ones that just guarantee the full amount the whole time. So, all right. So this gives me a lot more options. A lot more options. Look at this. All right. So yeah, the list just keeps going down. So we've got a lot of different companies, and you can see some of them are higher payouts and some are lower payouts. Of course, I'm just going to look at the top one here, which in this instance is Athene. So if I think I'm going to retire in my 60s, Athene is going to be pretty good. They're going to be paying me $61,000 a year for the rest of my life, and my wife if I pass away. That's pretty darn good. But let's say, you know what, 62 is still kind of young. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer, maybe till 67, because, that's my Social Security age. I want to wait till then. Well, you can see Athene will now pay me out $68,000 in lifetime income, as well as my life. As well as my wife. They would be paying her out $68,000. If I should kick the bucket in 5 years, she continues to get that payout. So, and if both of us kick the bucket, what happens to the money? Well, it just goes to the kids or the grandkids or the beneficiaries or the trust or whoever. Okay, it's not like the insurance company doesn't get it. Now, if you get paid out for 20 years, and your account runs dry and they just keep on paying it because it's guaranteed, well, that's another thing. But remember, that's your money. And so typically when people put money into these, they're usually getting 3 to 4 times what they put in. So it just depends on your age and a few factors there. So, all right, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Let's say you are 65. Let's say you're married. And just for illustration's sake, we'll say you're a guy. And let's say your wife, she is 62. Okay? You're not going to wait 25 years to take this, so we're gonna change this a little bit. Okay? We're going to mess with the numbers, and let's see here. Let's say you want to retire. Not in 7 years. That puts you at 72. I mean, you could wait that long. I have some people that never want to retire, kind of like me. But if you want to take it right now, let's say you want an immediate income. You're like, John, I got $500,000. I want to put it in right now. I don't want to take income right now. Well, let's see here. You can see if you decide to put $500,000 in, you're 65, your wife's 62. The highest payout you can see at this point is with American General Life, which is AIG. Okay. So, and then you can see all the other ones that kind of follow suit. If you're more interested in some long-term care benefits, then maybe North American would be better. You wouldn't mind sacrificing $500 a year in some, to get some additional benefits like long-term care, where they basically double your income to give you that if you need it. So that's kind of nice. You can see Emeritus has that as well. And then there's a few other companies that has it. Midland National is awesome. There's a few things that they give in long-term care that you can't get anywhere else. So anyway, so that's based off if I just wait, a month to take my income. What if I want to take, a year? I wanted to defer for a year, let it grow a little bit. Well, you see my income jumps dramatically from $30,000 to $34,000. And of course, the company that really takes the cake on this, they're dwarfing. You can see American Equity really, they're beating AIG all over the place on this. But $34,175, that's not bad. Not bad at all. What if you decide to wait? What if you get that annuity and you decide in a year, you know what? I don't want to retire now. This is too early. I'm loving life. I'm loving my work. I don't want to retire. I want to wait another year. No problem. You can wait as long as you want. You don't decide when you're going to take income when you put the money into these. You just decide to put the money in, you let it grow, and then later on you could take income. Now you can see in year 2, AIG and American Equity are neck and neck, but they're both almost exactly the same. Okay, so $37,000, but if you want the long-term care benefit from American Equity, then take that $37,740. So that would probably be the one I would go for because I just want the long-term care. So you can see that really makes a difference. Let's just say you want to retire in 5 years. Maybe you're like, you know what, I'm 65. I'm going to take my Social Security at 70. I want the maximum amount I could possibly get. And I also want to wait to take my income from my annuity because I don't really need it because I'm going to keep working. Great. You can see American Equity beats AIG out again, and it's $48,865. So let's say your Social Security is $40,000. You've got this at $48,800. You're almost at $90,000 a year. That's pretty good. Not bad from $500,000. So there's a lot of factors to think about. You might not be 65. You might be 62. Maybe your wife is 20 years younger than you. Maybe she's older than you. There are different annuity companies, different policies that work better depending on your age, depending on if you're married or not, your spouse's age. There's just a lot of factors that goes into it. So I'm happy to go over it. You can see I'm pretty approachable. I'm not going to try to sell you anything, except maybe a condo down at the beach. But what I really want to do is just show you what this can do, okay? And then you can decide what you want to do. It's really not up to me to tell you what to do with your money. It's your call, but at least you'll have the knowledge, you'll have the power at your fingertips where you can decide, all right, well, this is something for me, or you know what, maybe I'll wait on this. It's really up to you. So as you can see, I don't mind showing you everything. It really doesn't matter to me which company you choose. It's your call. But I'm here to help. I'm here to educate. I'm here to show you here's what will give you the best income. Here's what will give you the best maybe long-term care. Here's maybe better growth. There's just a lot of different things that we can talk about. Maybe you want to leave more money to your kids. Maybe there's more legacy that you're thinking about, and you don't need all of your money for income. We can look at that too. And you still want protection from market gains or from market loss, we can look at that as well. So anyways, hope this helps. Book a call. You'll find the link at the bottom of this video, and it'll link right to my calendar, and we'll sit down for 30 minutes and we'll kind of just go over what you're looking for. We'll play with the numbers, and I'll send you a free report. And then if you want me to follow up with you, I can. If not, I won't bother you. Okay? Pretty easy. It's that easy. All right. We'll see you in the next video.